shelter, but then also the lack of family connections that would help you in times of crisis. I think this expands our definition of poor, and it expands it in a good way. It includes the widows and the widowers, the ones who experience loss, the orphans, the strangers in the land, the refugees, the asylees, the ones who are cast out of their homes for other reasons, the sick, the elderly, and weary. And I'm sure that in some way or fashion, we can see ourselves reflected in any of the types of people that I just mentioned. We have all experienced illness at some point. We have all been tired. We will all grow old. We all know people who've experienced the loss of loved ones, parents, children, friends. We fit pretty neatly a lot of times into both categories, the wealthy and the poor. And sometimes at different times in our lives. We've been wealthy in connection, though maybe not in material means. We've been isolated, but rich in possessions. We've been cash rich. We've been people rich. All kinds of different ways. We can see ourselves in both. Now, we're pulling at the body of Jesus' teachings right now, the Beatitudes. So try to imagine Jesus sitting on a hillside, talking to people, and it's a big crowd of people. He's outside, and most of them are probably not very wealthy, at least not in the traditional sense. These are not the ones that we would call blessed, right? Subsistence is all you got. And that can go with an unexpected, a surprising kind of harshness. There's nothing really that you can take for granted with subsistence because it all can disappear in an instant. In an afternoon, when the Roman army marches in or through, in a growing season when it just doesn't rain enough, right? It's a pretty scary place to be. It's a pretty precarious place to be. So how is it blessed? How is it blessed? You can answer this question. Where do you see the blessing in this?
It makes you realize that having family and friends is important.
Yeah.
And that when you don't have a family and friends, try to find some so you can be blessed in that way.
Yeah.
So you're not left out of the cold or help someone find it.
Yeah. Yeah. So even if you don't have your own family, create a family, is what I hear in that. Yeah. Okay, so I grew up Roman Catholic, so we talk about poverty a lot in that tradition. And one of the wonderful things that I was taught about poverty is that there is a lot of good that comes from it. Because poverty teaches you what is enough. Poverty teaches you enough. So it's a tool to help you discern when is abundance and when is enough and when is not enough. That's a hard discernment. If you think about it, we're in a society where there's plenty, right? It might not be available for everybody, but there's plenty generally speaking. And so that discernment is not necessarily something we're taught, but it's something that poverty teaches us. Poverty also teaches us that prosperity is sometimes fleeting. It's there and then it's gone, and you might never grasp it again. And that's not a failure. That's okay. It is what it is. It's there and it's gone. poverty teaches us to support one another. One of the things that you hear when you listen to people talk about poverty across the world are these sayings, these little folk idioms and things, where people will say, oh gosh, there's a Haitian version of it that I have in my head, but I can't really translate it into English well. It means, it means that whatever goes in my mouth, I share with the next person because I don't know when I'm going to have to be the one to be shared with. Right? You always share. You always share in abundance. It doesn't matter. Hoarding things isn't a good thing. You share it. And people survive not so much based on what they have hoarded up or stored up. What they survive on is what they are able to share. As this person gets abundance or this person gets abundance, you get the things of survival from each other. And yeah, it's just this interesting kind of concept, and I think that's what Jesus is kind of pointing to. The blessing is in that. It's not in the hoard that you have. He talks repeatedly about getting rid of the hoard, the things you have stored up in this life, right? That's what he's talking about. Trust in the sustenance of God in kind of these funky, weird ways that operate amongst people, amongst your fellows. Now, I watched a TED Talk, and this week, it was a good TED Talk. It was a funny subject line, so that's why I clicked on it. I didn't think it would have anything to do with the sermon prep this week. It was just, clicking, okay, watch it, right? It was this absolutely hilarious woman. She worked as a kind of a facilitator for a group therapy thing. And one of the things that she found out was that, we all have dreams, right? How many of us have fulfilled all of our dreams? Her argument is that it's because you didn't ask. And and she explained the mechanics of how it works. But if you gather in a group with a certain level of trust, even if y'all don't like each other, right? You say, I don't know, I'll give you an example. I want to go skydiving. Well, what are the obstacles to going skydiving? I mean, what are some obstacles to skydiving that you can think of?
Cost.
Jumping over a cliff.
Fear.
Fear's zero. I'm thinking of I'm terrified of heights, so I would say my cats need to have a home in case something happens to me, right? So, that's a pretty big obstacle to overcome. Well, not on the grand scale of things, but, that's an obstacle to overcome. Who would like to take my cats?
I don't know your cat, so I don't know.
Okay, I did see an actual hand go up, so I do know that if I were to ever go skydiving, that obstacle is gone for me. I have somebody who will take my cats.
The money to go skydiving.
And what she by the way, this is a totally non-religious TED Talk. She didn't have any faith, anything in it, but she talked about the way that even when people don't really like you, they will help you solve that problem. They will step in. And honestly, isn't that beautiful? I think that's one of the gifts of poverty. When you know that you can't conquer all the obstacles yourself, you can always ask. You can always ask those around you. And, generosity when we ask is there. Now, the thing that I found beautiful in this video, there's something, I think it's Hesed, and it's this concept of loving kindness. And in Jewish tradition, we are expected to do acts of loving kindness and receive acts of loving kindness. So, in asking for help, and receiving that help, you're actually giving somebody the ability to act in loving kindness. And it's kind of meant to make this ring of kindness kind of moving through society. So God is always present in the way that we're behaving to one another. And yeah. All right, did I get that? Is that largely understandable? It's a complex theological topic that, yeah, it's really fun though. What we see in Jesus' teaching here is that encouragement to chesed, to showing loving kindness to one another, and to being open and vulnerable enough to receive loving kindness. Poverty makes us vulnerable. And that's okay. And that's okay. That's part of how God's kindness moves through society. So on that note, although we are not in a society that encourages us to do this, maybe what we do is we embrace our poverty. We embrace our poverty. We look at the areas in our life where we need help. We ask. We look to those times in our life when we have been taught what is enough, or too much, or too little. And we discern what is enough for us. What can I give in abundance? What can I share? What kindness can I offer? How can I open my ears to hear when the people around me ask for kindness? Let us bow our heads in prayer. Almighty God, we are the wealthy and we are the poor. We pray that your blessing moves amongst us in that loving kindness. We pray that we are changed and inspired to live out your kindness for neighbors and for ourselves. We ask this in the name of your Savior and Lord and Savior. Amen. So we have a responsive reading. You guys want to join in? I'm going to start us out, and then you guys respond. Blessed are the poor in spirit, the downtrodden and despairing.
They will rejoice in God's reign forever.
Blessed are those who mourn, who are grieving.
They will be comforted in God's reign forever.
Now let us join together in singing, Precious Lord, Take My Hand.